War Within comes ever closer and things on the beta are changing again and again. So once again, and hopefully for the last time, we have a bunch of new hunter pets to discover. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, we have the Cloudwooks. These griffin-like creatures can be found on the Isle of Dawn, where you can find this color variation on this island west of Donegal, and the other two in the mountains up north. They are classified as Feathermanes and first have to be unlocked in order to tame them. Then we have the Threadlings, spider-like creatures that belong to the Nerubians, and you can find 4 different color variations of them in the zone of Ashkar Head. To save us all some time, I prepared this little map where you can find them. Also new in Ashkar Head are the Eels, which are not a new model, but first time tameable. Usually they are only found underwater, and yeah, these ones are underwater as well, but for some reason these are tameable. They have some electric effects around them and can be found in the rivers in the center of the zone. Then we also have the Sea Slugs. These cuties can be found in the Thessalian gutters in the south of Ashkar Head. They are classified as worms and therefore exotic beasts. Next we have some new color variations. For example, there are 2 new colors for the new Lynx models, a brown and a black version. These can be found in Hellowfall, east of Dunel's Kindness, basically directly down from where you enter the zone from the Ringing Deeps. Then next, I have some sad news. The Highland Hatchling, the giant baby salamander, is not tameable anymore. Yeah, that's a bummer, but as I said in the first video, I was really expecting that to happen. Before we continue, you are not subscribed yet. Unless you are, then good job. But if you are not, what's stopping you? It's just a click. You get more of this content and I get a lot of support from it. And if everyone who watches this video subscribe to the channel right now, I could probably double my subscriber count. So let's try it. Then there are a bunch of other new color variations for different older pets as well. But I will not go over all of them because, let's be real here, nobody of you is going to be excited about this one, right? So I decided to only show those who are actually interesting. One of them is a new dust moth, which can be found in the Ringing Deeps at this location. The color scheme is very unique compared to the other ones and perhaps my new favorite moth pet. Then there are also some pets from BFA, to be precisely from Island Expeditions. The so-called lower toads share a similar model with the regular toads from BFA, but on a closer look you can see a bunch of differences. The lower toads are blind, they have a bigger belly, much more spikes on their head, toenails and leaves hanging from their mouths. They only appear in 2 color variations, and you sometimes can find them on Island Expeditions as weremobs. Just as the next ones, the banded wolves. They are very similar to the regular wolf models we got in Warlords of Draenor, but these ones all have some bands on their legs and tails. Especially the white version can work pretty great with a Frostwolf transmog, but this dark version with the green eyes and the dark purple bands could also work great for a Dark Ranger transmog. All of these wolves are weremobs on Island Expeditions. And finally, I want to mention the Forgotten Griffin. This one technically already was tameable before, but it was complicated. The Forgotten Griffin is a weremob in the Waking Shores and most of you are probably familiar with him. In order to tame it, you need to learn how to tame undead beasts as well as Feathermanes. Also, it was only tameable shortly after you had a level up, because this creature is usually 2 levels above you as well as an elite mob, and therefore not tameable. But due to some level scaling shenanigans, you had a short time span after a level up where you could tame it. Sometimes. It was very unreliable and messy, but now with a War Within you should have no problems taming it as soon as you find it. And that's it. Since the beta is doing a lot of beta things, I already have 2 other videos regarding the War Within's new hunter pets, so if you didn't watch them yet, make sure to check them out as well. Thanks for watching, see ya!